Hey everyone, it's Susie. Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to Dragonfly Bee's Resale Journey. In this video, it's part 2 of the ThredUP DIY Jewelry Rescue Box. So let's just jump right in and see what else I got. Okay, continuing on with this box, I keep finding great stuff. Here are some more bracelets. And I believe this is a headband. But yeah, let's go over this. First off, we have this really nice multi-strand. Remember when I first opened the box, I said, oh, look, there's that Omega style chain. That slinky Silvertone chain. Well, this bracelet has a very heavy magnetic bar. There's multiple strands of different chains. These are faceted glass beads here, and even this one. So yeah, let's measure this. It's funny, everything was stuck to this because of the very strong magnet that it has. I would say this is about almost 7.5 inches long. So now let's take a look at this close up. Wow, it just feels so great on my wrist. There's the magnet. Yeah, it needs some wiping. The bars don't look too bad. They just need to be wiped down a bit. But look how strong that magnet was. Yeah, this is very sweet. I do like this a lot. And let me just take that apart again and just show it to you. Really nice. Now look at this is like a opalescent, like a cloudy rhinestone. They're faceted. The middle one is like, I don't know, it looks kind of like a gray, charcoal gray maybe. It does have some blue tinge to it. And then you have this one here, along with that slinky chain. There's 3 of them. And then you do have this this type, which is very ornate, and this here chain. You even have one that looks like a paper clip. So yeah, very nice. No maker's mark, but very sweet. I do like that one a lot. So we have this one. Next in line is this beautiful vintage. This is definitely vintage. Rhinestone, twisted design bracelet, and every rhinestone is there. There's the back side of it, and it has this type of hidden clasp where you just pop that in. Wow, it is secure. And you push that down to release it. So let's measure this one. It's probably going to be 7, yeah. Just a tad bit over 7. I don't measure this part where my thumb is because, yeah, that's hidden. So we have this beautiful vintage rhinestone bracelet. A lot of bling. Next in line is this. This is a puffy heart. You see? There is a dimension on it. Beaded all around. You have this textured design. It's a toggle. You have 4 loops. And let's measure this one. This one can go up to 9, 8.5, 8, or 7.25. The back needs a good wipe. You see that? Yeah. There are air holes in this design, but here it is close up. Not too heavy, but still a really nice. Look at that. You heart lovers out there, this is pretty cool. So we have here, let me face it this way. We have this. Okay, next up we have this stretch bracelet, faux pearl, filled with rhinestones. It's in that I guess you called it a slave style, but here, let me bring it up close. Let's see if anything's missing. Yeah, I already see one rhinestone missing right there. This is an open work design. You see that? Around those center faux pearls. Then you have this. Wow. Okay, this looks to be complete, and hanging off of that is a ring. Oh wait, let's see. Yeah, there's a rhinestone missing over here too. And then you have this ring that doesn't look like it's missing anything. So let me size that ring. I mean, this looks like a fun bracelet to wear. This ring measures about 7.5. So you wear that ring, and then this would be on your wrist. It's pretty cool. And the stretch on this is good. So we have this. Next in line is this silver bracelet. Very nice link. A ring at the end. And then looking at this closer, there is a lobster claw. And there's a jewelry tag. And it says Tiffany & Co. On the opposite side, it's marked 925. Okay, let's take out the magnet. It is not magnetic. I guess we will test this later on. And I will do some research to find out, is this in fact an actual Tiffany bracelet? It looks to be vintage. If you've seen this before, let me know. But in the meantime, let's measure the length of this one. It does need a good polish. It's pretty tarnished. So this one measures approximately 7.5 inches long. So we have this supposedly Tiffany bracelet. Placing it on the scale, this bracelet weighs a little over 16 grams. Oh gosh, since we got a supposedly Tiffany piece, I really want to talk about Tiffany. There's so much to talk about, but I'm going to just give you a few facts. Tiffany, as you know, is an American luxury jewelry and specialty retailer. They're headquartered here in New York City. They sell jewelry, sterling silver, china, crystal, perfume, stationery, watches, accessories, and even leather goods. But they're really known for their diamonds and sterling silver jewelry. It was actually founded, well, you can see by the screenshot, in 1837. But in September. So in September, it's going to be 185 years old. It was founded by a jeweler. His name was Charles Louis Tiffany and John B. Young. They sold stationery and fancy goods, and it was located downtown here in Manhattan at 259 Broadway. It was formerly called Tiffany, Young, and Ellis from 1837 to 1853. And then in 1853, the name was shortened to Tiffany and Company. That's when Charles took over. He took control, and then he established the firm's focus on jewelry. Tiffany and Company has so much history. There's so many things to talk about, but I'm just going to give you some more fun facts. Let's see. How about New York Yankees? Yes, back in 1877, an insignia that now would become the New York Yankees New York logo was placed on a police medal of honor by Tiffany. And in 1909, the Yankees adopted it. Yeah, Tiffany's created that. And in 1879, they purchased one of the largest yellow diamonds, and it became known as the Tiffany diamond. And Audrey Hepburn was only one of 4 people who wore it at the promotion of Breakfast at Tiffany's. So fast forward, more fun facts. You know how I'm interested in everything New York. Back in September of 1994, Tiffany's was actually robbed. There was a huge jewelry heist, and 6 men stole $1.9 million worth of jewelry. There was no gunfire, no vandalism, but luckily, our NYPD, 2 weeks later, apprehended the perps, and all the jewelry was recovered. Now, another fact is 1998, you know this signature blue that you see? That was trademarked in 1998. They partnered with Pantone in 2001 to make that color known now as 1837 blue. Isn't that fun? Another fun fact is in 2004, Tiffany sued eBay. They claimed that eBay was profiting from sales of counterfeit Tiffany products, but unfortunately, Tiffany lost both at the trial and at the appeal. Tiffany & Co. was sold a few times. Back, I think in the 80s, it was sold to Avon Products, and then Avon sold it to an investor group. But currently, it is now owned by LVMH. LVMH is a merger that took place in 87 by Moet Hennessy and Louis Vuitton. So yeah, that's who they are owned by today. So enough about Tiffany and the fun facts. Let's move on and see what else is in this ThredUP box. Okay, next up we have this. Like I said, it could be a headband. I don't know. Because it's on this elastic cord, which is in great condition. And then looking at this, every single rhinestone is intact. Oh, come on. Line it up. There you go. And then here, you have this hanging off of it. The faux pearls, the center faceted rhinestone, and this big leaf motif. And yeah, every rhinestone looks intact. There's a back side. It doesn't look to have any wear. There's the back of this portion. So yeah, what do you think? Headband? So we have this really in nice condition. Very nice condition. Okay, next up we have these Alex and Ani expandable bracelets. All right, let's start with this one. This is Silvertone. It has these charms. There is wear. There's the back side. What does that say? USD 498167. I don't know what that means. But yeah, you see how much wear it has? You know, right there. So we have that one. This middle one is like a, I don't know, brass tone, bronze tone, brass tone. Has that eye. And these charms, oh, my hands are so dirty from handling the jewelry. So we have this one. There's a lot of copper coming through. And we have this one with this, oh, what is that? Is that a fleur-de-lis? This one is in better condition. It's gold tone, matte gold tone. Looks newer. It looks like it's missing something because I see an empty jump ring. So we have these. And then we have this one here, which is a really sweet spring. It can be expanded very easily. Silvertone open cuff bracelet with this flower design with rhinestone centers. It fits me just perfectly. So my wrist is a 6 1/4. So you can figure out how small this one is. So yeah, we have these bracelets. Okay, next up, let's look at some really long necklaces. The first one I found some earrings that match it, but I don't know if they came together. First one is this gold tone. I like the chain. It's got the elongated links. There is a lobster claw and an extender. And before we take a look at the stations, let me measure the length of the drop. And that comes out to almost 16 1/2. So that's about 33 inches total. But you do have some additional, maybe 2 1/2 inches of the extender. So now let's look at the stations that it has. There are 3 stations, and they're made up of these wrapped beads. The center is brass, and all the ones around it are this opaque. There is some like a shiny coating on them, a AB coating on some of the white beads. So there are 2 smaller stations on one side and 1 large one on the opposite side. And then I found these earrings, which have this very long ear wire. Okay, this way. And they are also in that matte gold tone. Yeah, but they do have similar glass beads that are wrapped in that wire. So this would be priced separately, but I also can price them as a set. So we have this one. Let's see. How can I show it? There you go. Next one is this Silvertone chain. It's a delicate chain. This has a 15-inch drop. There is an extender. It's finished off with that lobster claw And hanging off of it are these two curvy leaves. One is Silvertone and one is like a very light copper tone. So we have this necklace. Next one in line is this gold tone necklace. This has a 17-inch drop, so total 34 inches. There is a very long extender and a spring ring clasp. This one is made up of these bezeled acrylic beads, alternating colors of green and orange, and in between those stations are these flat gold tone filigree disc. So you have, there's a green and the orange, more green and orange going down the necklace. There's no maker's mark on this, and I take that back. This is not a spring ring, this is a lobster claw. And the chain does have a little design to it. So we have this, very nice, very clean. It's twisted. Green and orange, gold tone necklace. This next one in line is really fun. It's on a Silvertone chain. There is that lobster claw. There is an extender. It's very long. The drop on this is 21 inches. It's very nice, very clean. There are these acrylic pink faux pearls. You have these Silvertone hoops. You have this slightly AB coated clear bead. And then it goes back to the hoops, back to the pearls. And then you have this going on the bottom, multiple strands of, well, there's 4 of these type of chains and 1 of this almost like a paper clip chain, and it is slightly graduated on the bottom. So you have this very fun necklace with very different chain styles. Okay, next up we have this. This is really long. Measuring this, it came out to 22 inches in drop, so that's 44 inches right there. There is a really long extender. This is brass tone. There's a nice size lobster claw. There's this string. Oh, that's where a price tag used to be. And this is made by Chico's. Taking a look at this, you have these brass tone beads, and then these beads, well, these nuggets, super cold. I actually rubbed them against a white stone and no dye came off, so I would say this is actual turquoise. Really very nice necklace, super long. It can easily be, let me double this. There you go. So we have this by Chico's. Okay, more long necklaces. The first one here is a gold tone necklace, very delicate chain. The drop on this is 11.5 inches. Hanging off of it is this open work pendant with that, I don't know, it's like a Tiffany blue rhinestone, right? Or no, robin's egg. Yeah, that looks more like a robin's egg color. There's the back side, and there is a very long extender. So we have this one. This next one I find really fun because it's my very first American Eagle piece. Brass tone, there is the jewelry tag. It has a nice lobster claw, and it's made up of 2 strands. One is a brown suede cord, and the other one is this neck chain that has these nice stations, bead stations. Going down the necklace, the suede has this this brass tube holding both chains together, and then it continues on down here. Then it goes into this knot, and look at what it's holding. I love this. It's all these different tassels, chain tassels, suede tassels, with all these cylinders, just like the ones you see above, even feathers. And then you have these little white, they look like howlite chips, and these little ones on the bottom. So yeah, I think this is a really fun necklace by American Eagle. And the drop on this one is 14 inches up to here, but you do have an extender. Not that I think you'll use it, but yeah, very fun American Eagle long tassel necklace. This next one is quite distressed looking, purposely. It has a jewelry tag which I don't recognize. You see that? If anyone knows what that is, let me know. But let me show you the necklace. This whole necklace has this antiqued brass tone to it. It does start off with these 2 strands, and then you have 3 strands. The drop to the shortest strand, I think I said it was 14 inches, and then you have another longer strand and the longest one, so it's tiered. So let me show you these discs and what I mean by having that distressed look. Yep. So yeah, I don't know that brand, but if you do, let me know. So we have this one. Okay, next up, I found this very long strand of beautiful semi-precious beads. And in between, there's these brass tone nugget style beads. They're a really beautiful earthy tone, and the best thing about it is there is no class. It's 17 inches in drop, so it's 34 inches in total. You can wear this as a necklace or as a bracelet because it's on an elastic cord. Yeah. I love these colors. So we have this one. Doesn't that look like watermelon? Wow. This color is so amazing. It is cold to the touch. I mean, I thought it was pink spinel. I will test it, but it could be just a very deep pink quartz. That's what it looks like on the opposite side. It's on this very long gold tone chain that has these stations, bead stations, and the drop on that is 14 inches, but you do have an extender. The pendant is 1.25 inches, 1.25 inches high. At first, I really thought it was spinel. Spinel actually comes from the Latin word spina, which means spines. And I don't see any like needle formations in there. So yeah, I'm guessing this is quartz, a really beautiful pink shade of quartz, but we'll find out. Let's get the gem tester out. Okay, I have the gem tester ready and powered on, so let us test this stone and see what it is. Such a pretty pink. Okay, it's right in the quartz family. So yeah, this is a pink, a really beautiful, deep pink quartz. Awesome. Unless there's another name for it. I still like it. Well, this box is coming to an end. These are the last few necklaces that I found within. First one here, really beautiful double strand, delicate chain. Each chain has 1 star. The extender even has these preset loops in them. There is a jewelry tag and it says JZJ. Looking that up, I found that it stands for Jennifer Zuner, and she has a website, jenniferzuner.com, and looking at it, doesn't really tell much about her except that she was born in Puerto Rico. She started her company in 2005, and her jewelry is pretty high up there in cost, in price. Her jewelry sells in very high-end retail department stores such as Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf Goodman. She has this very well celebrity following, such as Jessica Alba, Cameron Diaz, Sarah Jessica Parker, Beyonce, Rihanna, Halle Berry, to name a few. They all have been seen wearing her jewelry. So, looking at her website, I did find this necklace, and she calls it the Star Double Necklace. It's stainless steel, plated yellow gold. And because there's 2 strands, the first strand is 19 inches in total, and the second one is 20. This retails one of her lower priced items. This retails for $50. So we have this one. Let me pick it up and show you. Here's a close-up. There you can see her jewelry tag in lowercase, her initials. Well, no, I guess it stands for Jennifer Zuner Jewelry. That's just a guess. So here is the very sweet, delicate double strand necklace. Star double necklace. Okay, next one, also a double strand. There is a jewelry tag. It says Serafina. Serafina has their own website called Serafina.com. They're based in the San Francisco Bay Area of California. They were founded in 2010. It is a woman-centric company. It's made up of a diversified mix of experience, personalities, and lots of talent. So they, like I said, were founded 12 years ago. And on their website, I found this necklace, and it is called their raw quartz, because there is a little quartz nugget, faceted bead on the bottom. Raw quartz layered necklace. And this is 14 karat gold plated. The first strand, the shorter strand, which is that flat, polished omega style, is 15 inches in total, and this very nice snaky one is 16 inches. And the extender is 2 inches. So let me pick this up and show this to you closer. Really beautiful. There's that little quartz, raw quartz, and here's the necklace. I mean, it just feels really soft. And there's the lobster claw, and let me show you the jewelry tag. There it is, Serafina, SEREFINA. Okay, moving on. I have this really nice gold tone chain. It is magnetic. It has that elongated lobster claw clasp. I like the chain. And hanging off of it is this beautiful vintage Eiffel Tower pendant. It's gold tone, and there's a white enameling filled in there all around. Looking at this so closely, I found absolutely no marks. Let's measure the drop on this chain, and that comes out to about 10.5 inches long. And then taking my magnet, well, I know the chain is magnetic, but the pendant isn't. So I'm going to test it later. But we have this really sweet Eiffel Tower. So, yeah, we'll always have Paris. Anyone interested or love Paris? Then this necklace would be for you. Okay, next up is a little costume piece. It's just a gold tone necklace, a simple chain, and this one has a star and a moon. The drop is 9.5 inches, and you do have quite a long extender. So, we got this one. Okay, next up is this, this is glass. This is, by, Antica Morena. I spoke about them before. They're known for Merino glass jewelry. They make all their glass beads by hand. This company was founded over 50 years ago by the Voltolina family. Voltolina, yeah. And it's still owned by the family. There was two brothers. One is Achille and the other was Francesco. They were inspired to make jewelry with glass components back in the 60s. Their first company was called Victoria Voltolina, and what they did was export jewelry worldwide, and they also produced crystals and blown glass chandeliers. So we have this one. It's on this cord, which is okay. You can easily remove the pendant from the cord and exchange it out for something else. A chain, a torque, another cord perhaps. There is a lobster claw clasp and an extender with the glass bead at the end. All right. Let's measure this. And it is approximately 8 inches in drop. So we have this. And you know what? I know that sometimes they do work with sterling. So let me find my magnet and see if this component. Okay, that's not magnetic. That's not magnetic. That's not magnetic. All right, this will go into the test pile. So we have this one. Really pretty amber colored glass. Okay, this necklace is Silvertone. It has a 12-inch drop. There is the lobster claw clasp. Hanging off of it is this gives me a steampunk vibe. It looks like a compass because of the plate in the back. I see the directions of north, south, east, and west. But yeah, some kind of innards of a watch, perhaps. And there's the back side. So we have this one. Last necklace, we have this rose gold pendant on a rose gold chain with a lobster claw and a long extender that has a bead. And it's this open work pendant that has a rhinestone center. And the drop on this is 8.5 inches long. So we have this one. Lastly, I found these 4 pure Vita bracelets. They're all expandable because they have that pull feature. This one has a anchor. This has some metal beads. This one has 1 bead at the end. These 3 are made of that, I don't know, it's like a plastic, so I guess it can get wet. And this one here is also like a coated thread. So yeah, we have these 4, and yeah, they'll be together as a set. So they would look pretty nice stacked up. Okay, here's the testing portion of the video. Let me take the Eiffel Tower and just like scratch a little part of that and put 10 karat acid solution on that and let that sit while we test the silver. Remember this, the Tiffany bracelet? And the merino glass pendant necklace. Oh no. Okay, I don't think I should test this any longer. Whatever. Yeah, that's all coppery. So let me take the 18 karat solution and yeah, as expected. Eiffel Tower is not gold. Not surprised. Tiffany bracelet is definitely sterling. And this is not. So, okay. We have to test to be sure. All right, everyone. That's a wrap for this ThredUP 5-pound DIY jewelry rescue box. What'd you think? I think I got a few pretty nice things in here. I have to say I'm not disappointed. So, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribed if you haven't already. That way you'll get in on these subscriber discounted rates. If there's anything you'd like to purchase, just email me at dragonflybees@gmail.com. The instructions are in the beginning of my video after my introduction. And I also always place them below in the description box. So check that out. If anything sells, I will create a sold list, and that will be a comment which will be pinned. That means it'll be the first comment that you'll see below. Ring the bell, choose all notifications so that way you'll be alerted when I post my next new content. And thanks everyone for spending some time with me today, for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, and I will see you soon. Bye.